Walking into this classroom, you'd be surprised to see a student not sleeping, not texting on her phone, but knitting. Her name is OOna Nebesniak. She owns a business called Phantom Fibers, where she sells her own handmade goods like hats, gloves, scarves, and plushes.
I've been knitting and crocheting since I was 7 or 8, so I've been it's almost 10 years, and people have always asked me to make them things, and it's always really fun to make things for other people and see how happy they get. So then I sort of just made it into a business so I could share that with more people. At Comic-Con I have a booth, so Omaha Comic-Con is in June and July, around there, and I just have a booth where I sell things and people can come around. So there's a variety of different vendors and artists at the con, so I'm just one of those.
When it comes to knitting in class, bringing her day-to-day duties of her business seem to have no negative effect on her ability to pay attention. If anything, it helps. I've
definitely been knitting in class since freshman year, especially in language and math classes, because it definitely helps me focus more. So if I'm not taking notes, I'll be knitting under the desk without looking, so that way I can do something with my hands.
I think one of the things that OOna does the best, obviously, is multitasking. I think it's amazing because she's actually probably counting at the same time as she's knitting the stitches. She's counting, but also following along with absolutely everything that we're doing, able to ask questions, able to answer questions.
OOna also extends her artistic talents to makeup. Although she does some makeup work for commission, she has shown her skills in a variety of Midwest drama productions, as she has done the makeup of some of the actors as well as going through a complete makeover to become Jack Sparrow for the latest orchestra concert.
So my friends and I are having a nail art competition in Halloween in 7th grade, and I decided to make it look like my nail had come off and was stitched back together. And then from there I got into more SFX stuff, zombie makeup especially. I had a thing for that, and then I started doing it on other people, and then I just started doing makeup for hire during Halloween. So a few weekends ago I was doing clown makeup and that kind of stuff. I've been cosplaying Jack for 2.5 years, and it's just I've always loved the Pirates of the Caribbean movies as a kid. So I spent it took me a few months to get that makeup down, and it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to redo all of my facial structure, my nose, and doing fake facial hair and everything. And then when we were doing, the freshmen were playing Pirates of the Caribbean at the concert, I asked Mr. Zaleski if we could do something with that, and he was all for it, and then that kind of evolved into the unplanned disruption sort of thing that we had at the concert.
As she has other interests in math and science, OOna may not plan a future career involving knitting and makeup, but it is something that she hopes will always be with her. This has been Gabe Paredes and Annalise Smalley with the MWHS Wildcat News.